Here are my 5 all-time favorite kids books and why they stand out above the rest. The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. The early 90s was a kind of a gnarly time for us kids. We're talking Daily Fantasies of Off and Barney completely turned my back on the Ninja Turtles. And I'm not even going to mention the Christmas song. And if you lived in that period, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So when this came out, it was counterculture. A rebellion against the fairy tales of old. Our stand against the machine. Something we could freely read without getting pounded on after school. So naturally, it became a hit. Number 4, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. One of the most underappreciated qualities in a kid's book is the cadence. And there's a lot of books out there that rhyme, but they just come off as clumsy and awkward. And what they're lacking is the cadence. But this book, this has cadence. Such a natural and easy read. Just A told B and B told C. I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka boom boom. Will there be enough room? So you see, it has that natural flow that makes it just a fun and easy read for everybody. Also worth noting is the bright and bold color scheme. Everything's very contrasting, very colorful, very reminiscent of that fun 90s style. Number 3, Goodnight Moon. Talk about something that makes you feel warm inside. This to me is the ultimate bedtime storybook. And the Great Green Room has such a serene and secure feeling to it. It's almost as if in those few moments you're reading this book, the troubles and dangers of the outside world completely disappear. And I can't think of another book that leaves you with the amount of peace that Goodnight Moon does. It's a book you truly wish would never end, which is why I think it's become one of the most beloved and revered children's books of all time. I got a book that goes a little under the radar, and that's The Mysteries of Harrisburg. This one still fascinates me just as much as it did 30 years ago when my dad brought it home for me for the first time. It's because there is no actual story, but it's just this collection of weird, eerie images. You got this house blasting off into space, this creepy woman about to carve into a glowing pumpkin, cruise ship smashing its way through Venice, this nun on a flying chair. One of my personal favorites, tiny mysterious door in the bottom of the cellar. Each picture has this spooky / exciting element to it that sparks the imagination and fills you with wonder. So number 1, I have One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. And you know I had to throw in a Dr. Seuss book in here somewhere. Reading this wasn't just a bedtime story, it was an event we called play practice. Apparently I had a hard time differentiating my L's from my R's.
I'm so...
Not even going there. Anyway, during play practice, we'd take the imagination of Dr. Seuss up to a whole new level by actually acting out the scenes of the book. We'd all jump on my dad's back and he'd bump us around like he was a giant camel. Here we'd crawl in bed and stick our head and our feet out like this goofy dude. My sisters got to drink some ink and comb some hair. We'd go outside in the middle of the night, dressed in our PJs, start tiptoeing around the house like we were these sleepwalking sheep. Can't imagine what the neighbors thought. So no doubt, one of the reasons why this is number 1 for me is just the sheer memories I had reading this as a kid. So I think what contributed to that is Dr. Seuss's ability to capture the imagination of a child. I think he was able to do that better than anybody else, which made him the greatest of all time. If you have a favorite book, let me know in the comment section and I would love to talk about it. Until then, like, subscribe, check out one of my books on Amazon, and God bless.